You know, we've all heard the message, don't text and drive. It still happens, however, and can sometimes have devastating consequences. One Lethbridge woman who was hit by a distracted driver refuses to live her life as a victim. As BCN's Jeannette Rocher reports now, she's not only overcome her disadvantages, but has thrived through them and hopes to inspire others with her story.
Give it some pizzazz.
It's probably not every day you see beautiful works of art created by someone who has limited mobility in their arms. But then, you probably haven't met Marjorie Machen-Brower. And looking at Marjorie's paintings, it's hard to believe she hasn't always been an artist. But then again, she hasn't always been in this wheelchair.
And I love to paint. I love to inspire others, especially with disabilities, and give them hope and let them know that their disabilities don't have to disable them.
Marjorie took up painting only recently to manage chronic pain. Although she's a quadriplegic with limited mobility, she still feels discomfort and a burning sensation.
It manages it because it's distracting. It distracts you from the pain, so you're not consumed with it.
In her early 40s, Marjorie had been a model, a personal trainer, and triathlete. The former Lethbridge YWCA fitness instructor had even qualified for the Ironman competition in Houston, Texas. She was at the peak of her career until one fateful day in December of 2008. The mother of four had been training for the Ironman and was cycling on a Texas highway with several other riders when a distracted driver in an SUV hit her at 100 kilometers per hour.
He was texting and uninsured. I literally flew over top the other riders and landed on my back, but I'm pretty sure I had angels cushioning my fall.
A spinal cord injury left her paralyzed from the chest down.
I do remember waking up, and then the doctor had come in and said that, yes, Marjorie, you've had an accident, spinal cord injury, and we don't think that you'll probably walk. Well, my heart just sunk. It was going to be life-changing.
Although Marjorie has had to learn to live her life in this chair, she has not allowed it to slow her down.
He has to live with this, and I've chosen to forgive him. Forgiveness is freedom.
With limited arm movement, she's put them to good use. Several years after the accident, she went back to instructing fitness classes at the YWCA through a special bike designed just for her.
They place my feet onto the pedals, they strap them on, and then my arms are what bikes my legs.
And now, instead of inspiring through fitness, she's making the world a more beautiful place through art.
Very inspiring.
Diana Sim is the executive director of Martha Retreat Center and knew about Marjorie's dream to have an open house to showcase her artwork.
And I said, well, that's something possibly that we could do at Martha Retreat Center. And so it kind of evolved from there.
With the art show a success and selling off every single piece, Marjorie plans to use the proceeds towards making her home more wheelchair accessible.
Marge taking the step to learn to paint and to actually paint and to lead to this show today is quite an incredible feat for her.
Even with limitations, you can create beautiful things.
For Bridge City News, I'm Jeannette Rocher.
What a beautiful and inspirational story. Wow.